Ho ho ho, it's Christmas. Merry Christmas to all and a Happy New Year. And I would like to make a Christmas tale of a woman who thought she was going to die, but luckily she was cured for what she thought she was dying from, so she could celebrate Christmas with her loved ones. And she used, together with a doctor, this Cure GPS solution. And what she did was following the step-by-step instructions so that she would go all the way to being cured and surviving. So for instance, when she encountered the step of making a genetic test, she could fill out the form and say one or more family members has had breast cancer or ovarian cancer, and the family member had breast cancer but not ovarian cancer, and that family member was the mother, who was born in 65 on that particular date. And when she got cancer, she was 45. So that's the only family member who has had cancer, and thereby the rule engine behind Cure GPS evaluates that she is not in increased risk of having breast cancer. She would have been if her mother was only 38 when she got cancer. Sorry, 38. Because if she typed that in, the risk or the rule engine in QRGPS would evaluate that at least one first-degree family relative diagnosed with breast cancer, first degree is the fact that she's a mother, was less than 40 and when she got cancer. So either of those means she has an increased risk if her mother was 38. If it was not a mother but the father's sister, it would not be a first degree family member but a second degree. And in order to make that a risk, she would have to add another family member that had breast cancer. But this is not the case, so she's not at risk. As for the tumor classification, the tool makes sure that this is done correctly as well. She can type in that it's an IDC cancer that's 19 millimeters wide, and it's in the right hand side, so the tool evaluates that it's a T1 classified cancer, etc. This tool will hold her hand all the way through all the steps of the treatment, including the surgery, including post-operative things, and complications that may happen, all the way to the cure, so that this tool ensures that she gets cured. And this tale also explains why we have taken the name Cure GPS, because a classical GPS has digitized old information in the form of maps into digital information saying the same thing, so that they can apply an algorithm that takes them on the best route from A to B, in this case from Manhattan to Republic Airport, using step-by-step guidance. And we do the same thing. We digitize the old maps. In the clinical context, these are called guidelines, and made them digital and applied an algorithm, so we can also do step-by-step instructions from A to B or from sick to cured. And that's why we call ourselves the Cure GPS. And if you're interested, the algorithm required to do this must be able to combine a wide range of decision variables or great complexity of the problem. In a cancer, there are 300 different problems that are either yes or no, like do you have an increased family risk? Is your tumor classified as ductal or not, etc. And these classifications may change as you get wiser or as you go down the treatment path. And then the treatment path or the solution complexity in itself is very complex. There are 250 different steps in the breast cancer treatment, and you have to be able to combine those steps so that at any time on those steps you might learn to be wiser or change the conclusion on the 300 different decisions. And if you can combine the 300 different decisions freely with the 250 steps, you have a treatment algorithm which can hold your hand all the way to the cure in a cancer treatment. So I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I think that in 2021, we'll do away with a large problem, which is the COVID-19 disease. But we have a vision to go a lot further to solve further problems with our tool and our knowledge. And this would include getting rid of cancer itself, because it will require a tool like ours to hold all the complexity all the way. Because if you want to get away with cancer, get rid of cancer altogether, you need to be able to express the rules of the treatment so that the clinicians can focus on their own clinician knowledge or personal treatment, and make sure that they have tools well equipped to handle the complexity in their treatment. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I hope for the best of the next and the next then years to come, and wish you a Merry Christmas.